Welcome to the Belated Tech Channel's 33rd edition of the Tesla and SpaceX Redux. We are reviewing the milestones that occurred on each day in the week of May 3rd through May 9th in the history of Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink, the Boring Company, and Elon Musk's other various business ventures. May 3rd, 2018. Tesla CEO Elon Musk berated analysts during an earnings call. Near this date, shocking a Wall Street used to compliant CEOs more concerned about public image and perceptions. During the call, Musk dismissed one analyst for asking, quote, boring, boneheaded questions, and stiff-armed another who was asking questions about Model 3 production. Other analysts were enraged when Musk answered a number of questions from YouTube content creator. Following the call, Goldman Sachs reiterated its sell rating on Tesla and repeated its belief that the stock would plunge to $195 pre-split. Tesla's stock fell to $280 the day after. It seems that everyone was wrong, regardless of their feelings about Musk. As of April 15, 2021, Tesla stock closed at $3,660 pre-split. May 4th, 2019. The CRS-17 mission with the Dragon freighter C-113 was lifted to the ISS on a Falcon 9 B-5 rocket, booster 1056, from the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station's Launch Complex 40 on this date. The booster successfully returned to a drone ship. CRS-17 carried nearly 2.5 tons of cargo, including the orbiting Carbon Observatory 3, as an external payload. The booster was originally planned to land at the Landing Zone 1 ground pad, but the landing was moved to a drone ship after the Dragon personnel capsule C-204 was destroyed during a Super Draco abort test at LZ-1. May 5th, 2018. Elon Musk tweeted on this date, quote, I'm starting a candy company and it's going to be amazing. I am super serious. I'll call it Cryptocandy. Many of Musk's Twitter followers did not appear to realize the post was both a clapback and a joke, but a few still got it. One responding tweet read, quote, my candy better be airdropped from a space station or I want my money back. Actually, Musk's tweet was the return salvo back at Berkshire Hathaway CEO Warren Buffett. The back and forth began earlier in the week when Musk, during a Tesla earnings call, said economic moats are, quote, lame. A moat is a term coined by Buffett to describe a company's competitive advantage. Buffett, at his annual Berkshire Hathaway shareholders meeting shortly thereafter, was said to have responded by asserting that moats were still a good idea, and that his See's Candies business was a good example. Musk doubled down on his candy company comment by later tweeting, quote, then I'm going to build a moat and fill it with candy. Warren B. will not be able to resist investing. Berkshire Hathaway Kryptonite. May 6, 2016, the JC-Sat-14 satellite was lifted to orbit on a Falcon 9 FT rocket, booster 1022, from the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station's Launch Complex 40 on this date. The booster successfully returned to a drone ship. It was the first time that SpaceX launched a Japanese satellite, and the first time a booster landed successfully after launching a payload into a geosynchronous transfer orbit. With a GTO launch, there is a smaller margin for error in sticking the landing with the booster. The first stage re-enters Earth's atmosphere faster than for a routine orbital launch, with 5 times the amount of heat from friction. May 7th, 2016. Joshua Brown, 40, of Ohio, died on this date when his Model S in autopilot mode failed to recognize an 18-wheeler crossing the highway on which Brown was traveling. Neither Brown or the car ever braked, either before the impact with the truck or after, with the car continuing to travel at speed off of the road, through 2 fences, and into a power pole, where it finally came to a stop. The top of the car had been completely sheared off. Tesla, in an official statement, noted that Brown's death was the first known such autopilot death in some 130 million miles driven by its customers. It said, quote, autopilot is getting better all the time, but it is not perfect, and still requires the driver to remain alert. The customer who died in this crash had a loving family, and we are beyond saddened by their loss. He was a friend to Tesla and the broader community, a person who spent his life focused on innovation and the promise of technology, and who believed strongly in Tesla's mission. Brown was the owner of technology firm Nexu Innovations, and a Tesla enthusiast who posted videos of his car operating on autopilot on YouTube. May 8, 2017, Elon Musk responded to a question near this date at a TED conference as to why he's invested so much time and money in SpaceX, despite the fact that Wall Street sees it as a distraction to the performance of Tesla. The SpaceX and Tesla CEO began by revisiting the decision-making of the US space program since the Apollo landings, which he evaluated as moving in the wrong direction. Musk then said, quote, "People are mistaken when they think that technology just automatically improves. It does not automatically improve. It only improves if a lot of people work very hard to make it better. And actually it will, I think, by itself degrade. You look at great civilizations like ancient Egypt, and they were able to make the pyramids, and they forgot how to do that. And then the Romans, they built those incredible aqueducts. They forgot how to do that. One earnestly hopes that the US has not forgotten how to return to the moon. Looks like we'll find out sometime in the next 5 years." May 9th, 2020. Thrown into a rage after Alameda County's health chief decided to keep Tesla's Fremont plant closed during the pandemic, Musk tweeted on this date, quote, "Tesla is filing a lawsuit against Alameda County immediately. The unelected and ignorant interim health officer of Alameda is acting contrary to the governor, the president, our constitutional freedoms, and just plain common sense." Musk went on to say, quote, "Frankly, this is the final straw. Tesla will now move its headquarters and future programs to Texas or Nevada immediately. If we even retain Fremont manufacturing activity at all, it will be dependent on how Tesla is treated in the future. Tesla is the last car maker left in California." The Tesla CEO has been good to his word. The company has yet to operate in California outside that of its Tesla Fremont plant, and has instead in the last year built facilities in locations such as Austin, Texas, and Berlin, Germany. No word on the eventual fate of the Fremont location. Before we get to the current event of the week, we wanted to see if you enjoyed this 33rd episode of Bladed Text, Tesla, and SpaceX Redux. If so, click that like button. Did you agree with our choices, or are there other events that were better? Go ahead and share with us by dropping a comment below. And if you have suggestions for an event in the future, we'll take those too. We'll credit events we pick for future videos to those viewers that post them. We hope you have been enjoying our content. Have we earned your subscription to our channel? If yes, and you have not yet taken the opportunity to subscribe, please take a moment to do so now and click the bell notification icon so you don't miss upcoming videos. We want to continue delivering great content to you. You can always unsubscribe, and subscribing is free. On March 20th, 2021, Musk quashed claims that the company used the Tesla fleet's cameras to spy on sensitive government locations less than a day after the news broke. That Tesla's cars have been banned from Chinese military complexes and housing compounds because of concerns about sensitive data being collected by cameras built into the vehicles. Tesla is the only non-Chinese car company in the world that has a wholly owned subsidiary and manufacturing facility in the country building cars. Musk said during a video teleconference with the CCP-arranged China Development Forum, quote, "If a commercial company did engage in spying, the negative effects to that company would be extremely bad. For example, if Tesla used the cars to spy in China, or anywhere, any country, we will get shut down everywhere. So there's a very strong incentive for us to be very confidential with any information." No word on whether the People's Liberation Army is now rethinking its ban on Tesla's vehicles. Links to some of our most recent episodes can be found in the description section below. You can peruse our entire 250 plus video library by looking at our playlists, which conveniently sort videos by subject. We announce all new videos on our microblogging accounts, which are listed below, as well as in the community feed for this channel. Want to know how to navigate our channel content? We refer to retrotech and innovation documentary segments as episodes. Coverage of current events in space exploration, science, and technology are labeled as shorts. Space and tech history are documented in an anthology called Milestones. And gameplay recordings can be discovered on the Bladed Tech Gaming channel in videos called Walkthroughs and Side Missions. Stay connected by occasionally checking our Instagram feed, where we post content from our upcoming episodes and from episodes past that you may have missed. And finally, join us on our Facebook and Minds pages, where we cover current news and events related to channel content. Thanks for watching.